From the producer of Unsolved Mysteries and Paranormal Caught on Camera comes a terrifying new series. In the final seconds of a routine drone sweep, the search team spots a dark figure standing motionless among the rocks. But when they arrive at the exact location, the figure is gone. What they uncover next will raise even more chilling questions. Previously on Beyond the Obvious. In episode 3, searchers discovered Eskil's gear bizarrely placed in a high, rocky outcrop, along with reports of GPS distortion and eerie silence in the area. But the most startling find was a figure captured on drone footage motionless and unresponsive. Now, in episode 4, we return to the Wichita Mountains to discover what the search team found next. But do you have a theory already? Let us know in the comments below. As searchers review the drone footage from the previous day, the discovery of the potential sighting of Eskil, there's an intense debate. Was this really him? And if he was up there, where is he now? To understand the situation, we have to go back to the incident itself. The drone is hovering above a rugged part of the Wichita Mountains. The drone operator can see nothing ahead and doesn't know what's in the way. So they hover to get a better view. And that's when they spot the figure, which appears to be standing near the edge of a cliff. From this angle, the person or thing appears tall and thin, wearing what looks like a jacket. But there's something off about it. There is no movement, no waving, no attempt to signal or call out, and that doesn't seem right. Hiker or not, if you saw a drone coming your way, you'd probably react. So the drone hovers closer. Now the figure seems vaguely human, but there are no clear facial features, just a form, standing with its head slightly turned, like it was watching the drone. In the center of the screen, the search coordinator radios his team to come quickly. He believes they may have found Eskil. Two separate teams scramble to reach the site. They navigate through unstable terrain and steep inclines, moving as fast as they can. When they finally arrive, breathless and hopeful, there is no one there. But they do find something else. In the middle of the rocky area is a small indentation in the dirt, almost like a footprint, but only one. There are no boot treads, just one deep oval mark, like made by a foot, but not stepped into the dirt. There are no marks around it, no impression of anything falling or sliding. There are no other tracks leading away, no broken brush or disturbed debris, nothing. Then they radio back to the drone operator who's still circling overhead, but the figure never reappears. It's difficult to overstate how strange all of this is. A group of experienced outdoorsmen and rescuers have just found definite evidence of a recent visitor in the park, and yet there are no signs of their presence anywhere else. No path leading away from the site, no tents or sleeping bags, no wood or remains of a campfire. Nothing suggesting anyone had been here for days or weeks. And that's not all. There's no one else reported missing in the park. No one matching the description of the figure has been reported overdue or missing. So who was it who left the print and stood perfectly still while the drone passed overhead? And why did they disappear so quickly? Theories immediately start to take shape. Was it Eskil? The figure could be him, dazed or injured, maybe even knocked unconscious, but not dead. Or was he pretending to be unresponsive in an attempt to hide? But why wouldn't he signal for help or try to leave the area? There are other possibilities though. Maybe it was just a hiker or a squatter, someone avoiding detection. But how did they vanish without a trace? We checked. There are no paths or trails in that area. No one goes there. There are no signs of camping or habitation, and nobody reported missing. So how did they get there? And more importantly, how did they disappear? There are no other tracks, no broken brush or disturbed debris. Nothing. As the debate continues, another possibility emerges. Locals often speak of spirits in the Wichita Mountains. Some say the whole range is haunted. A National Park Service ranger stationed there years ago told investigators about an older case eerily similar to what they were seeing today. Years before, a search and rescue team had found a still figure standing motionless on a ridge. The rescuers rushed to it, but by the time they arrived, the figure was gone. Despite searching the area, they never found anything, and they never saw the figure again. Could the two incidents be connected? Are there supernatural forces at play in the Wichita Mountains? But perhaps the most compelling clue comes from an unexpected source. The footage. Someone reviewing the footage later notices something odd. In the shadow behind the first figure, just as the drone begins to pan, there's movement. For a split second, something steps out from the rock, then back again. In slow motion, it appears to be a second, smaller figure. It isn't clear. It isn't solid. It almost looks like a flicker or glitch, like an error in the recording. But it moves. And just before vanishing behind the ridge, it turns its head toward the drone. This discovery throws everything into question. If there was a second person there, they could be with Eskil. Or if it was something else, what was that? As the sun sets over the Wichita Mountains, the footage from the drone is shown to members of Eskil's family. Their reactions are private, but reports say they were stunned. His brother reportedly said, "That's not how Eskil would just stand there. If that was him, something was wrong." He went on to say, "We appreciate all the work that's been done and continues to be done by law enforcement, but there's nothing. All we have are these videos and the questions they bring up. Nobody knows what's going on." I don't think anyone has any answers. As the investigation continues, the footage leaks to an online forum, and what follows is a flurry of activity. People share their thoughts on Reddit, YouTube, and TikTok. Some claim it's definitive proof that Eskil is still alive. Others insist it's a hoax. But a few point to a pattern. There have been other cases like this in national parks across the country. Other stories of still figures, strange vanishing, and no logical end. Could this be one of those cases? That's what we'll investigate next. In episode 5, we'll examine the Wichita wildlife cams, strange light anomalies, and whether this case connects with any other missing 411 disappearances. Stay with us. We're only just beginning to unravel what hides in the mountains. What do you think happened to Eskil? Was the figure in the drone footage him or someone else? And do you believe this case is connected to paranormal activity or something else entirely? Share your theories in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more content, and be sure to tune in for all new episodes. You won't want to miss a single moment.